Good morning, everyone. I trust you all are having an amazing day. I wanted to quickly come and share something that I felt in my heart to do with our finances. Yesterday, during our church service, the pastor preached about money, and the famous line he mentioned that we all know of is money talks. So he explained in biblical terms how wealth and prosperity and silver and gold, how all of this reflects God's kingdom and his provisions. Because as you read in the Old Testament, like if you want to study history, when you read the Old Testament, how God blessed these kings and these great men that he sent prophets to appoint. He blessed them with so much wealth, gold and silver. They had acres of land, thousands of cattle and sheep. So what really got to me was that the Bible tells us that God owns silver and gold and he owns everything. This tells us that God is abundant in what he gives to us, and it's up to us to unlock those blessings by reaching out to God and by seeking God first. God gives us these clear instructions in the Bible. So the main thing that I wanted to share is the fact that I personally have experienced over my life that when there is when I realize that I have less money or less cash on hand, I start to worry, I start to become anxious, I start to have all kinds of negative thoughts like, oh my goodness, how am I going to afford this? How am I going to pay for this and that for my children? How am I going to buy food for my family? All of these thoughts, negative thoughts, come welling up into my mind. So yesterday's message came directly to me, and it really challenged me because as someone who claims that I believe in God, I still hold on to this mindset of lack, this mindset of not having enough. And the Bible tells me that the streets of heaven are made with gold. So what does that mean? If God owns silver and gold, if wealth and prosperity and abundance come from God as a result of obedience, then I seriously need a lot of work to do on myself. I need to be more obedient to God in his word, telling me to trust in him and not in what I think I know is the right thing to do. So today, if you're struggling with your old mentality of lack and thinking that I don't have enough money, I can't afford this, I'm worried about my kids' school fees, I'm worried about medical bills. If you are going through this situation right now, then this video is for you, because our God owns the silver and the gold, and he is a God of abundance, wealth and prosperity. So in order for us to unlock that, we have to be completely obedient to God's word. So let's strive to obey God's word no matter what we go through in life. Thank you all. God bless. Goodbye.